Hello, everyone. My name is Lynn, and you're listening to the Christmas special of VisionCast. We hope you all will enjoy this Christmas special. And to all of you listening, depending on when you listen, we hope that you've had or will have a very Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year. Just a little disclaimer before we get to the fun. As you know, this is VisionCast After Dark, and as you know what that means, we do have some colorful language, although not as much sometimes. Also, we do have a little bit of a sad tribute for our holiday party, which we don't like to do sad stuff all the time, but unfortunately, this time we did. So do have a box of tissues ready if you cry easily, and listener discretion is advised. I promise you though, after the sad part, we do have a lot of fun. So thank you so much, and please enjoy the show.
Hi, everybody in VisionCast land. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. This is Rachel, aka Cloud11, and we are hosting this. By the way, this is Rachel James. Be more updated. Rachel James, aka Cloud11. And today's December 23rd. It's a Monday. We normally don't do shows on Monday, but with Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, lots of people wanting to spend time with their families, we decided to record our Christmas party today. And we'll have some Christmas cheer to air on Super Hit Mix Radio, as well as, of course, on our extra phenomenal podcast. I'd like to introduce my co-host for the evening. He's going to introduce everybody. I am working on finishing up a little something special. It's sad, but hopefully special. And hopefully touching. But I'm going to give it to JC so he can introduce everybody so I can finish this.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Rachel. Hello, everybody. Yes, as Rachel has said, we have something very dear and near to the heart of many, and we will get to that momentarily later, and that's first on the docket. But before we get to that, I want to introduce my original team members who are here. We're going to start with the phone side. You heard him earlier counting us down before we got on the air. It is the one, the only, the one who is always the pain in the butt. But seriously, we love thee from the bottom of his heart to ours. It's George. Hey, George, what's going on, man?
Hello. I'm doing great tonight. Nice night. It's almost Eve. Lots of surprises from Mom this season, so I will have to see with them. And just really have a great show.
Yes, we will definitely have a great show. All right, next up on the docket, we have on the phone side, Phil from California. Hey, Phil.
Hey, everybody. Hope everyone's doing a beautiful, amazing Christmas. Happy early Christmas to all. Yeah, it is the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, and I'm starting my vacation.
Nice.
Nice.
That's yeah, that's nice. All right, continuing, we have our legendary extraordinaire from Super Hit Mix Radio, aka for now the one and only Super Party. Christmas Party Radio. I said Super Party. I don't know why I said Super Party, but
We're super.
anyhow, Donald is with us. Hey, Donald.
Hey, you guys.
Hey. All right. We're gonna now move over to the PC slash Windows Mac slash
Inside.
yeah, we're gonna get to them. We're gonna start off with, of course, you heard from Rachel, but we're gonna move away from that. We're gonna move to Nora. Hey, Nora.
Hey, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope to all of you listeners and everyone. And this is going to be a great Christmas show, and I hope you all enjoy.
All right, and we are now moving over from Arizona straight to Robert's PC, also known as Robert, George's best buddy. Hey, Robert, what's going on,
Hey
man?
guys, good evening. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to all. Wishing everybody a healthy, happy, safe, prosperous new year. Gotta be better than 25, gotta be better than 24.
Yeah,
Definitely.
24. I forget. What state are you from again?
I reside in Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, from the great state of Maryland. We go
Originally
from
from
Maryland.
Philadelphia,
Yep,
Pennsylvania.
Maryland.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. Yep, Philadelphia, aka in Maryland. Yeah, we're all over the place, so different corners. All right, we're still continuing here. We got Nolan, who recently got a MacBook Pro, which is
Oh,
amazing. Nolan, good to hear you on your computer.
Yes, yes. Good evening, Visioncast crew and Visioncast land. This is Nolan Parrish broadcasting live from the laptop, not the desktop this time, sadly, because the MacBook is going to be my daily driver that I will be using along with my phone and iPad and Apple Watch. And I'll tell you more about that later. And I'm going to hand it back over to you, JC.
All right, thank you, Nolan, and you sound really good on that laptop. That microphone is crystal clear. We're both using internal mics. How about that? Anyway, and last but certainly not least, we have Salvis from Latvia. Hey, Salvis.
Hey everyone. Happy New Year to everyone.
Yep, and all. Yep. And once again, I did not mess anyone's names up this
Nope,
time
you're
for
good.
once. And I
Yep.
got everybody most likely. The rest of the team members, Preston's not here, our other founding father. I don't know where he's at, but wherever he is, we do love thee, Preston. I know we do take cracks at jokes, but we do want to say we love thee and hope you can come on soon. If not, you can always check out the replay, and anyone can check out the replay online at your preferred podcasting platform of choice. Just search for Visioncast Network and you'll be able to find us there. And yes, we have a big party tonight, and that's why Rachel said we moved it to today because we have a lot of stuff going on. It's the holidays, and we have a lot of things coming up and maybe surprises. We will see what this party will bring. But Rachel is here, and we do have some unfortunate sad news on the docket. We do want to bring to that attention first things first before we move on to the happy stuff. Rachel, are you ready yet or not as of yet? So we're waiting for you to finish.
Hey guys, Brittany's here.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Hi.
Yeah, Brittany just
Hello,
came in.
Brittany, how
Hey,
are you?
Brittany.
Hey guys, how are you?
hello Brittany, how
How
are
are
you?
you?
Good.
I'm doing fine.
Hi, Brittany.
Hey,
Glad to
Brittany.
hear.
How'd you
Awesome.
guys know it was me?
We're psychic.
Rachel
Yeah,
says,
Rachel Hollis.
no, Rachel just said that you were here, so we didn't want to exclude you because we've already introduced everybody, but as soon as you came in, we wanted to make sure you were properly introduced.
Well,
And
Oh,
I
no,
believe
but
you,
when
awesome.
you
Well, thank you
called,
for having.
huh?
it said Brittany. When you
Oh,
called, it said
oh,
Brittany's
Oh,
phone.
okay.
oh,
I didn't
okay,
know that.
okay, yeah.
And Jonathan is here as well.
Who's here?
Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Hey,
Hello.
Jonathan. Long time no speak, buddy.
Hi.
Hi,
Good.
Jonathan.
Yep, Jonathan's one of our regulars that comes here sometimes. All
Oh,
right.
that's awesome.
Yeah. All right. So, are we ready yet, Rachel, or do we need some more time for you to finish up the thing? Because I know you said you had something on the
I
docket.
am almost ready. I am just pasting one final thing. I had to finish. I was in the middle of recording some special things, and now I'm just pasting one final thing. And it will be ready. So,
Okay.
it is a Christmas party,
Yep.
but we do have some sad news, unfortunately, to pass along.
Yes.
And we have a special tribute, which is what I've been trying to finish up on. And I'm just about finished. I was just pasting in some last minute condolences from people on the team that couldn't make the show tonight. We've been making some announcements over the past couple of weeks about Donald's mom and the condition
Yes.
that she was in with her lung cancer. And unfortunately, as of Thursday evening, I believe it was about 6 p.m. Central Time, Charlene, who we've had on the birthday show, and I think she stopped in one other time, has unfortunately passed away.
Yeah. And it's very sad. We all saw that on the mailing list. If you have not
Yes.
checked it, Donald has posted a obituary.
Yeah, he sent me the obituary. I
Yeah.
forwarded it to the team, but yes, and I put the announcement up on Donald's behalf as well because I knew that he was just really. I talked to him today. He was, well, I don't want to say he was doing better, but he sounded better today compared to the other 2 days that I talked to him. He was just an absolute wreck. Today, I think he was a little bit teary, but not as bad as the other 2 days.
Yeah.
But if everyone could please keep Donald and his brother Steve in your thoughts and prayers, that'd be great. We're gonna be doing a tribute. I also cloned Charlene's voice, but we're hoping to do a better clone. Unfortunately, I only had a few seconds of her speaking because she didn't really say much on the show, and then there were people laughing because she was telling the joke about Stevie Pooh, and there was everybody laughing about it. So there wasn't really much of her.
Audio.
There was not enough
There
raw
wasn't.
audio.
There wasn't really enough of her voice that I could get a viable clone. So it sounds a little like her, but not really. But Donald asked me to clone it and do like a tribute, so I'm just finishing this up. The tribute was done, but today I'm finishing adding in condolences from the team. So I'm gonna finish that up. We're gonna be getting that underway here in just a few minutes. Let me just finish this last thing.
Yep. So we're going to get that played, and if you want to check out the mailing list for that, you can go back in the mailing list and view that. But I'm sure that this party at the end of this docket will make everyone happy again, because I know
Oh,
it
definitely it
just
will.
hurts to be, losing a member. I remember when I lost my grandma, my late grandma from Puerto Rico, and I was at my sister's house at the time, and my nephew came upstairs, and he was like, "Come upstairs, JC. We have something to tell you." And then I'm like, "Oh, this better be good." And then when I went up, that was when we found out that my grandma from Puerto Rico passed away, and I couldn't go to the funeral to pay homage and respect, so I had to stay back home at the time because my sister had the baby. She was taking care of her and all that. But yeah, that's just a shortened version of it. So, Nolan, you want to say something?
Yeah, I even read the obituary, and it really touched me really deeply, and I think I'm gonna do a contribute message to Donald, and I'm gonna send it to Rachel this week.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, I was going to do one, but we as a team, we all do want to say that we are deeply sorry for the loss of your mom.
Oh yeah, I
This has
agree.
been, yeah,
Totally.
we've had her on the show, like Rachel said, during the party and during the maybe some other time we had her on, but it's hard losing a family member. So again, just remember this week to keep Donald and his brother Steve and those of his families in your thoughts and prayers this week, because it's going to take a while for them to kind of cope through the rest of
Yeah,
the yeah,
Christmas and New Year is gonna be different for them because
it
of
is, yeah.
what they're going through, and I definitely feel sorry about what happened, and I will be praying for you, Donald. And it's really hard, honestly.
Yeah, but we do have some other happy announcements on the docket, which we'll get to later after we do this special tribute that Rachel is almost done putting together. And I'm happy that her name is now Rachel James. We announced it last week during the
Yes.
announcements. It was it was a good surprise to all of us because, when Jamie hinted that name, I was the one that announced it and gave the hint, and I was right on the money. And I'm glad I was because, if I had not been on the money, then I would have gotten it
That was
right,
our
but I got
special
it.
surprise.
It was, yeah. I'm very excited that, Rachel James it'll be official soon, and, it's official to us, but not legally, but hopefully soon it will be. Um, Legal to, all of us here on the uh podcast.
But
All
yeah,
right, so um does anyone else have anything to say while we wait for Rachel? Any
I
more?
give them my
Yeah.
computer size.
Go ahead, George.
Now using a laptop that I had for a couple years here that I didn't use in the past, so the laptop is on my main computer, and it works great. It's pretty fast and it's not slow, of course, but it works great. It's a laptop that's only with 10, and I'm going to be working again on this thing with Rachel's help this week. You guys, we're going to put a lot of programs back on it, a lot of games, in layout Wavepad when we can, and that kind of stuff. So once it's all back on my computer, I'll be back in business doing shows again. So that'll be probably
All right, we're here, everybody, and that's awesome, George. We do have some happy announcements.
You didn't say anything again because Bob was going last week, and I'm not sure if else was.
What is it?
Your last name? Because I'm not sure you all missed it last week and you didn't.
Oh yes, I'm changing my name from Rachel Paulson to Rachel James because I don't want my biological dad's name. But yeah. All right, are we ready?
Yep.
Yes, we're ready. Yep, we're gonna play this tribute, and then after that, we will.
Yeah, well, we'll give Donald a chance to react, and then we'll go back into celebration mode.
Yep, we will do this, and yes, hold your tissues, folks, and then after that, we will get into the festivities. So, Rachel, whenever you're ready, you can roll the tape.
Hello, everybody. So, as we've been discussing, some sad news has come on Donald's end in regards to his mother, Charlene, who's been with us on the show a few times and has really been a lovely lady to talk to and a great source of support. She passed away Thursday evening, and Donald, of course, has been devastated at her loss, and I'm sure his brother has been as well. And I know that this is going to be a very hard time for Donald and his family. So I ask that you guys continue to pray for him. In the meantime, we have a special tribute for Charlene. Now, her clone's not the best, but hopefully we'll get better quality audio that I can do later. But I had her clone record a message to the VisionCast team and a personal message for Donald. And we have some messages of condolence for Donald from a few members of the team who unfortunately aren't able to make the show tonight and want to pay their respects. So we're going to play these messages first, and then we will hear the tribute from Charlene.
I'm just gonna see if I gotta send it through the text message now. See if this will work. But hey, everybody from I'm sorry about your mom passing away, Donald. That's it.
Hi everyone, it's me, Willow, and I would like to say to Donald, I'm sorry I can't be on the show tonight, but I heard about what happened with your mom, and I'm really sorry for your loss. I do love thee.
Hi, Donald. This is Angela, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry for your loss, and I hope your mom rests at peace.
Hi, Donald. I'm Lynn. And Donald, I am so sorry for your loss. I am so sorry. And I know that you and your brother are going through an extremely difficult time right now. Our prayers are all with you, both on the human and text-to-speech side. And I hope that she will be at peace in a better place and not suffering or in pain anymore. You're a great guy. You do such a wonderful job airing all the shows on Super Hit Mix Radio, and it's definitely appreciated. And just know that you have all the support in the world. And please do try to smile. I know it's hard. And have a Merry Christmas, because I know that's what your mom would have wanted.
Thank you very much, everybody. And now, here is a little message from Charlene and a tribute song that I wrote.
Hello, everybody on the VisionCast team. This is Charlene, and I just wanted to come on here and say a few words. I want to give a thanks to Rachel for making this possible, for my voice to be cloned, so that I could say a few words to all of you guys. As you heard the news, and the reason you're hearing this message being played tonight is I have passed away to the other side. And I know that Donald is really having a hard time with it. It wasn't that long ago when I was on his birthday show. And I just want to say I really enjoyed being on the show and getting to know you guys and talking with you guys. You guys are a great team, and I know that you guys love Donald, and I'm just asking that you please, in my absence, support him and love him and continue to take care of him. It would really mean the world to me. I will be with him in spirit, but I know, even though I'm at peace and I'm no longer suffering or in pain, that it's really going to be hard for him until we meet in heaven. So please continue to love him, support him, and take care of him for me. I would really appreciate it. And thank you all again for letting me come on. It was lovely talking to you and meeting you all. And now, before I go, I want to say something very special to Donald. Donald, as long as you have me in your heart, you will never be alone. You know that you have always been loved and cared for. When you're feeling alone, play back this file and you'll hear me, even though I can no longer talk to you in person. Just know that I will always be there in your brain and in your heart when you think of me. Sorry that I can no longer take you to your doctor's appointments like I used to. Just know that I will always love you and I'll never forget you. Just remember the good times that we had together. You're going to miss me, but remember, we will see each other again someday. Donald, continue to be happy and always remember that whenever you think of me, I will be in your heart. You will never be alone. You have God and you have my memory. Always take care of yourselves. I know that we will never go to IHOP together or to Longhorn, but you'll survive. Remember the values that I've raised you with and never forget them. You'll always remember me in your mind and in your heart. I will be there. I love you, Donald, and don't ever forget that. You will always be loved even though I am gone. I'm sorry that I couldn't be there for you for Christmas, and I hope you enjoy your presents. Love, your mother dearest.
I've crossed over to the light. Donald, please don't shed your tears, though I'm gone from your sight. My love is in the atmosphere. Remember, I'm not far away. In spirit, I'll forever stay. Please don't cry. I'll be watching over you from the sky. My love is always true. In the quiet of the night, you'll feel the warmth of my embrace. When you need a guiding light, I'll be there with gentle grace. Though we're on different shores, my heart is yours forevermore. Please don't cry. I'll be watching over you. My love is always true. Every memory, every smile stays, keeping you close in my heart's frame. Donald, even worlds apart, our bond will never wane. Please don't cry. I'll be watching over you from the sky. My love is always true.
And that's it. That's our tribute.
Wow. That was amazing.
There you go, folks. Jeez. So let's hear from the main man himself before we actually go to the fun part. Donald, after that file has been played, what would you like to say on behalf of all of the team here that has worked so hard on this tribute? Go ahead, brother.
Well, thank y'all for doing it and everything. Yeah, I really miss my mom. And it's too bad we didn't have, Christmas together or anything like that. Our original plans were, before Mom took a turn for the worst, we have a friend here. Her name is Linda. She cleans Mom's apartment, and she would come and clean Mom's apartment for her and stuff. And our original plans were that Linda was going to come over on Christmas Eve. We were going to open gifts and have our Christmas dinner. And then Christmas morning, Mom and I and Linda were going to go to IHOP to eat breakfast and whatever. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Christmas Eve will come and go. Mom's apartment will be dark because she's not there no more. Yeah, I'm going to miss her like hell. I'm not going to lie about it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, Mom and I were very close and stuff. I called Mom several times a day, every day. sometimes I go up and visit her, but I called her all the time. And every Sunday morning before I would go to church, she would call me and make sure I was up and whatever. And she said, "Well, when you get home from church, call me when you get in." I always tell her, "Okay," so I would. So the first thing I would do when I get in my apartment, I have two doors to my apartment. One goes out into the hallway, and then the other one is a patio door that I come in through when I go places. So I came in through the patio door and put my stuff down. And the first thing I did after that was pick up the phone and call Mom and let her know I was home. And she would always say, if you're going to be late from church, call her and let her know so she wouldn't worry or whatever. So if my friend June from church, if her and I had to go to the grocery store or she had to take me to the store for stuff, I'd call Mom and tell her. And I'd ask Mom if she needed anything from the store. Sometimes she would, sometimes she wouldn't. And if she did need something, I'd pick it up and bring it home to her. But most of the time, Mom and I had our groceries delivered, but we went out. If June and I went out to the store, I'd always ask her if she wanted me to pick her up something. So if she said yes, I'd get whatever she wanted and then bring it home. But now I won't be able to do that no more. I mean, I'll be able to pick stuff up for me, but I won't be able to bring stuff home for my mom anymore. And it was, it's really weird going into her apartment, not, with it being so quiet in there. Because even when I would go in there before, she would have her bedroom TV on and she'd be watching TV in there and laying in the bed watching either Jerry Springer or Love After Lockup or 90 Day Fiance was one of her favorites. Or she watched Maury, which I can't stand that show. That show is terrible. But she liked it. And there was a few other shows that Mom watched that she really liked. But I always told Mom, I said, "Why do you watch that stupid Maury show?" I said, "All they do is fight on there. I have to show is beep, 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 And that was one of Mom's favorites. But Mom really liked Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance. She really liked those. And those were, I think, those were her absolute favorites. She did watch Dr. Phil. She liked Dr. Phil. I do too. And so there's some things I'm going to remember about Mom. And I do have some recordings of her voice that I kept for me here. But these recordings I have are not ones I want to send to be put on, have cloned, because they're not. When you have lung cancer, especially advanced lung cancer, it affects your voice. You get what I would call a raspy voice and stuff. And of course, she had back pain. Originally, her back pain was, we thought it was sciatica, and that's what it felt like. But it kept getting worse and worse. And then they did some X-rays or CAT scans or whatever, and they noticed some fractures, which the cancer caused the fractures in her back, in her lower back. So that's what the cause of the pain was. And then it just kept getting worse and everything. So, but the type of lung cancer that she got was the type that non-smokers get. And the reason why that's so unusual is because she smoked most of her life, from teenager on all the way up through adulthood. The last 3 or 4, she hadn't smoked for about 3 or 4 years, I think. But she got the kind that non-smokers get. My dad, he had lung cancer, but his was due to Agent Orange, and he died of what's called small cell carcinoma. Now, that one is a wicked cancer. That is really bad. With small cell carcinoma, when you're diagnosed with it, you're dead within a week or two, because when you get diagnosed with it, it's too late. And that is also a very fast-moving cancer. Like I said, the kind Mom had, I wouldn't say it was really fast-moving, but the one that my dad had was. It was really bad. But unfortunately, I don't have my mother dearest anymore. But that's how it is.
Well, definitely our condolences to you and your brother, and I hope the tribute touched you, and we're always going to be there for you, definitely.
Yes, yes,
Of
we
course,
are. The
more
whole
than
team.
always.
Yes, the whole team will give
Yeah,
you.
tomorrow night I'll be going to my church's Christmas party. I'm not going to stay home and sulk. I'm not going to, drown in my sorrow or nothing like that because, that's going to come anyway. I mean, that's already been
Yeah,
happening.
well, your mom wouldn't
Yeah,
want that anyway. She would want you to have fun.
No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
But I
interesting.
think she knew she was going to die. And the reason why I think she really knew is because she went on a major shopping spree. I got quite a bit of presents from her this year. I practically got a brand new wardrobe for one thing. She got me she got me the Sony headphones, the really nice ones that they have out now, noise canceling ones, but these are really nice headphones. She got me a pair of Bose. They're not earbuds. They're I don't know what you call them, but they're kind of like earbuds, except they don't go in your ears. I got those, and then a couple other pair of headphones that Mom got me. And I'm going to treasure all that stuff because it was from Mom.
Of course. Yep.
When somebody gives me something, especially, it doesn't matter what it is, and you're going to laugh and you guys are going to think I'm really nuts, but my mom, when she would order groceries, she would always ask me, do you need anything? And I'd say, well, yeah, can you get me some of those Tyson spicy chicken patties and some burritos? Well, she got me those last time, and I ate the spicy chicken patties, but I have 2 of those burritos left, and I can't bring myself to eat them. It's weird. It's like that was the last food item Mom got.
No, it makes total sense. It makes absolute total sense.
But it's food, though. I mean, it's not like. But I think what it is, it's the love that was attached to it.
Yeah, and it's you're holding on to everything
But it is.
possible.
Yeah, it's the love that was attached to it. So it's not actually the food item itself as it is the love that you get. So if anybody gives you a gift, if it's anybody in your family that gives you something, remember that they put their love in it. The item, to me, the value of the item changes when they give it to you as a gift. It becomes priceless, Yeah, it's a thing, whatever it might be. It's not. I know God says we shouldn't build up, give. What is it? We shouldn't go for treasures on earth and put treasures in heaven, but we do have treasures here, and I don't think God objects to us having them. But
no, I mean, I think it's good to have treasures.
It's just
seeing, feel and visualize, and all new.
Yeah, I got my diabetic bracelet I have on. Mom got me that a good while back. That's a gift from my mom. I got a necklace I got to get. Well, the necklace itself, she got it from Temu, but the chain kind of turned black, so I got to get a silver chain, a real silver chain. This came on a cheap chain, so I got the necklace itself, but I got to get a better chain for it. But Mom got me that. It's a diabetic necklace. It just has a thing on it that says diabetic, and I can't remember what else it says on it. But yeah, so I have some stuff that Mom gave me. All the clothes that I got, every one of them, Mom got me over the years. Yeah. Yep.
And you always have a love around you, so it's always around.
But that was my mom. I'm gonna try to get a better. My brother's supposed to send me some recordings of Mom's voice the messages that Mom sent him on his cell phone, and I'm gonna combine them all into a single file so I can send it to Rachel. Because the bigger the file, the better it will be for the clone. So hopefully I can get a better clone from this batch of voices that I get. because the one that Rachel had wasn't very long, and of course AI doesn't do well with short clones. It's like it tries, but the longer the voices are, the better quality it'll be.
Yep. Yeah, we're
And
working
Rachel,
on that.
are you there? Are you
I'm
there,
here.
Rachel?
I'm here.
That text-to-speech voice, I love that voice. That is good.
Oh, Lynn? Yeah. I
That one
actually
that-
used.
that-
Oh yeah, the one that gave the condolences. Yeah, Lynn. That's her name.
yeah, I like her.
Yeah, same here. I actually heard her voice on a science documentary, and I'm like, mine. Sorry, I want your voice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then of
she would be
course-
great reading doing it. She would be great doing the narration for these books I'm going to be doing. These books and stuff.
Yep, and we'll definitely have her as one of the narrators. And I did some speech to speech, so she wouldn't sound as like and I also gave her a slight southern. I'm so sorry to hear about your mom. I'm so sorry for you and your brother. Kind of like I spoke, kind of like yeah. Kind of like I spoke like
Yeah,
that,
she
so
sounded,
yeah.
she sounded really human. She really sounded human. She really did not
Yeah.
sound like a machine at all.
Yeah, she's really cool. I like that voice.
Yeah. But yeah. It was cool that I was telling Rachel earlier today. I said, when I had Mom join us on my birthday show, I didn't think she would stay for the whole show. I really didn't.
The whole entire show. Yep.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And guess what?
that's
She's
right.
with us, and she's with us this show. Maybe not in person, but she's watching all of us in spirit, and she's listening. But
Yeah.
I put the tribute together this weekend, and then today I got the condolences. I will tell you, because I wanted to do speech to speech, so it wouldn't sound so robotic. That was not a very easy passage to read out loud. I will tell you
Yeah.
that was really difficult to read.
But I'm going to tell you guys all. I want you all to listen carefully to me, even those that didn't join the show tonight. When y'all hear this, I want you to do me a favor, all of y'all. If your parents are still alive, call them every day, even if it's just once a day. You don't have to be as much as I did, but please call them every day because you don't know when you're going to lose them.
Yep.
And if you're living with your parents or whatever, spend time with them. Talk to them.
Yeah.
Go places with them. Because you never know.
Yeah.
I never thought Mom would ever die of cancer. And it's weird. You don't really ever think your parents are going to die at all. I mean, they will, but you have this thought in your head that, I'll have my mom and dad forever. Well, not really. But yeah, I never dreamed that the day would come that I would lose my mom. I've had Mom for 60 years. Because I turned 60 on the 15th of November. Her birthday was the 5th of November. She turned 83. So, yeah. And my mom, for those of you who could see, I don't know how well y'all could see her, but Mom does not look her age. She really doesn't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the tribute. What did you guys think of it? Because,
Yep.
I worked on it all weekend, and then I
thought
wrote
it
the
was
song.
amazing.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm glad. Well, the most important thing is, I hope all of you liked it, but the most important thing was that Donald liked it, because I really did try.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you did. And I said, Mom's clone. Okay, we're going to get a better clone of her. But you could hear her in there, but it was not quite the same.
No.
I could tell that there was that part of her voice was there. I could hear it. But yeah, it's still, the whole thing was done well. The song, I like the song, too.
Thank you. Yeah, you were the original person that I wrote it for. And then I thought, wait a second, this should be for anyone that's gone through this. So then I changed the word. I wrote the second version. I changed the word from Donald to Darling, so it'd fit anybody.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's...
Yeah. Can you send me the original song of that though? Can you give me a copy of the one?
Oh
with
yeah.
me in it?
Yeah.
Again, that'd be great.
You want Donald's version too, George?
Yeah, because I'll back up also in case
Okay, yeah, I'll send you Donald's. Do you want the whole tribute or just the song?
The whole tribute.
You want the whole tribute? Okay. And I don't have the song in it. Well, I'll send you the song separately too, but...
I'll send it. I want the song separate, but I want the whole tribute if you can.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, the whole tribute has the song inserted, but I'll send both. The song and the whole... Yeah. I hope...
But no,
yeah.
I was really glad Mom joined us on the show for my birthday, because I thought that she would just get on there and say hi and bye. You know, I didn't think she would stay the whole time. I was shocked. I really was.
And she's also a really fine person. She's great. Her sense of humor was great. She, great energy about her. So that was,
She was a great lady. And Charlene?
And the deal about Stevie Pooh, for you guys that don't know this, of course, yeah. That was her nickname for my brother Steve.
Yeah.
And when one day Steve had come home from school and his friend Jeff was over, but Jeff was behind. When my mom opened the door to his room, she always said, "Hi, Stevie Pooh," when he came in from school. Well, Jeff was behind the door, and he heard that. And Mom didn't see Jeff. And all the next day at school, Stevie Pooh got spread all over. And oh my goodness, it went all over that high school.
Ooh.
Can you imagine that, Rachel?
Yeah, I know. It's like if people called me Rachy Rach, I would hate that.
Rachy Rach?
Rachy Rach.
It was the old name we used to just
Where did that come from?
Direction.
Oh, one of Melissa's former friends used to call me that all the time, and I would tell her nicely to please stop, and she would keep doing it anyway. Hi, Rachy Rachel. I'm like, no, it's Rachel.
So you're doing it
No.
on the show yourself. So you're doing yourself in here.
Yeah,
George?
Stevie Pooh is my mom's nickname for him.
My mom's nickname for me was Chicky Doodle. That's how Doodles came
Oh,
about.
baby doll. A baby doll.
My nickname was Pee Wee.
Pee Wee.
Yeah, all my cousins called me Pee Wee, and on my dad's side, they all called me Pee Wee. Dad called me Pee Wee.
All right, guys.
Yeah, even as an adult, he called me Pee Wee.
Oh, wow. Are we ready for some happy holiday cheer now?
Yep. Let's get into the happy stuff.
All right. Does anybody have some happy announcements before? Because I want to thank Salvis. He helped bring one of my stories to life. And I'm going to play that for you guys tonight. But does anyone have any happy announcements? I do have one.
I have one
Well, I
only.
just said he needs a laptop, so I'm good. You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My news is I ordered a Windows 11 laptop, and I might possibly be getting a keyboard so I can play music again.
That'll be also. Any help?
Nice.
So I'll have both my Mac and Windows. What's your announcement, JC?
The recital was a success, and you will hear my performance, not tonight, fortunately, because it's a party, but you will hear it probably the next performance show. I don't know when that'll happen. But
We'll do it on our special in the second, and I'll probably play Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer tonight since that's Christmas.
Okay,
after
perfect.
New after
That'll
New
be
Year,
awesome.
we don't want to do Christmas stuff.
Okay.
Except
yeah.
for February, there'll be. What?
Speaking of Rudolph, I got a trivia question for you guys.
Okay. What is it?
What was Rudolph's girlfriend's name?
Bambi. I don't know.
Bambi.
No.
What?
You remember Clarice?
Clarice?
I didn't know Rudolph had a girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, you don't remember her?
No.
Yeah, in the original,
yeah,
in the
'cause she
Rudolph
was the one that
Red-Nosed
kissed
Reindeer
him.
cartoon.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Clarice.
the one that kissed him.
She wanted him to walk her home because he got teased and he got all bent out of shape and he started walking off by himself and she said, "Aren't you gonna?" She said, "You promised you'd walk me home." Yeah. And then on top of that, Clarice's father said, "You get back." He said, "You get in here, young lady. Ain't no reindeer." Well, I can't remember what her dad said, but it wasn't very nice because he said, "Ain't no deer of mine gonna be hanging out with a red-nosed reindeer," or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. Rudolph got really. He was treated badly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he was.
Poor Rudolph.
Okay. So yeah, we will play the recital on the New Year's special, or should we do it on the or on our next normal show? Because the New Year's special is more like a party. Maybe let's see. The next show would be because the 2nd is a Thursday.
Right.
So our next show would be the 7th. We could do it then. We could do the 7th could be our first talent show of the year.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a party anyway, so we can definitely pull
So the 7th will be our first. Oh, and Music Mayhem will be going back to its regular scheduled programming. Yay!
Lucky duck.
Yep.
Let's see. Any other announcements before we play some?
I don't have any, so I'll let others share.
What, George?
Once I wait, Pat, I can do more shows.
Yeah, we're gonna be working on getting that within the next few days here. I'm gonna get him set up. Any other announcements from anyone? Lulu Sargent, would you like to bark some holiday cheer?
I've got an announcement.
Okay, what's that?
Well, first of all, my condolences to Donald, and I didn't get to say it, but I will get the happy holidays. I'm still working on getting my computer keyboarding lessons. I'm still working on that.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any others?
Yes, this is Nolan speaking.
Okay.
I do have. So, as far as you may have heard from last week's episode regarding to the update that I have posted to the mailing list. So, yes, I have gotten a MacBook Pro. It is blazingly fast than the iMac that I was using. It is much faster, especially with VoiceOver. It is much more responsive with Zoom and Spotify and other applications that are built into the operating system. So far, so good. I like it. After 6, and then from what I had found out, after 6 years of time, when time goes by after 6 years, updates, software updates, like patches and security updates that Apple fixes, won't be supported anymore, so I have to, every 6 years, I'll have to buy a new computer, unfortunately. With sighted assistance, of course. So yeah, that's my updated announcement, and yeah. But yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see what 2025 is going to bring. For me, I am planning on going back to Bible study after the first year on Friday nights, and also going to church on Saturdays, hopefully also. It'll be probably either after it'll be probably the first or second week in February, when I think second semester starts for whoever I'm going to be going with. So, yep.
Okay. Anything else that anyone wants to share before we play this some holiday cheer?
Negative. We're ready.
All right.
And hi, Sarge.
I have one
Sergeant?
request.
What's that, Robert?
What's that?
You should play this song called "What Do You Want for Christmas?"
Oh, I can't. Not on this show. We can't do
no,
copyright stuff.
No, we can't.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No. Sorry, we can't, but
It's
thanks
okay.
for letting us know.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
for asking, though.
You're welcome.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so who's on the docket first, Rachel? Me or how should we do this?
Well, next we're gonna play this story that Salvis helped me do.
Oh, okay.
I wrote the story, and Salvis helped me with the voices, making it come to life. So thank you, Salvis, and he did the music as well.
Nice.
So this is the second story. The first story we did a deep dive on. I'm going to have it get narrated too. But this is the second story. The Magical Adventures of Rachel, Lulu, and Sergeant. This is story 2, Adventures at the North Pole.
The Magical Adventures of Rachel, Lulu and Sergeant. Story 2. Magical Adventures at the North Pole. By Rachel James. Madison stood by the door with her suitcase, smiling warmly.
I'll miss you all so much. I can't wait to hear all about your adventure when I get back.
Rachel gave her sister a big hug.
Have an amazing time in Mexico. We'll have so much to share when you get back.
Madison waved goodbye to Lulu and Sergeant, who wagged their tails excitedly.
You two, be good and take care of Rachel.
Once Madison left, Rachel turned to Lulu and Sergeant.
All right, you two. Are you ready for our magical adventure to the North Pole?
Lulu barked happily, and Sergeant wagged his tail. Rachel led them to the magical portal in the wall. Before stepping through the portal, Rachel waved her hand over Lulu and Sergeant, reciting a magical spell. Their coats shimmered and thickened, ensuring they'd stay warm and cozy in the North Pole.
Now you're ready for the adventure,
Rachel said, smiling at her furry friends. With a deep breath, they stepped through, entering the astral world where anything was possible. Suddenly they found themselves in front of Santa's grand house. Santa greeted them with a warm smile.
Welcome to the North Pole. We're so glad you could join us.
As they entered Santa's house, they were greeted by the delicious aroma of freshly baked cookies. Mrs. Claus emerged from the kitchen, holding a tray of cookies and hot cocoa.
Welcome, welcome. Please make yourselves at home,
she said warmly. Rachel, Lulu and Sergeant settled in and enjoyed the treats while chatting with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Santa's eyes twinkled as he spoke.
How about a sleigh ride to see the Northern Lights tonight?
Lulu barked excitedly, and Sergeant wagged his tail in agreement. Rachel grinned.
That sounds like an amazing idea. We'd love to.
That evening, as the sky darkened, they bundled up warmly and climbed into Santa's sleigh. The reindeer jingled their bells, and Santa called out,
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen!
The sleigh lifted off the ground, soaring into the night sky. The northern lights danced above them, painting the sky with vibrant colours. Rachel leaned back, enjoying the view.
Oh, wow. This is absolutely breathtaking,
she said, reaching out to telepathically share the moment with Lulu and Sergeant. Lulu barked happily, and Sergeant snuggled closer, sharing their joy. Lulu's excited voice echoed in Rachel's mind.
This is the most amazing thing ever! Look at all the colors in the sky!
Sergeant chimed in.
Bane, and the wind in our fur. This is so much fun!
Rachel smiled, feeling their joy and excitement.
I'm so glad we're sharing this moment together. This is what magic is all about.
As they continued their sleigh ride, they all marveled at the beauty around them, creating memories that would last a lifetime. After the sleigh ride, Santa guided them back to his cozy home. They gathered around the fireplace, where Santa handed out presents.
Lulu and Sergeant, these toys are for you. Special treats from the North Pole.
Lulu sniffed her new toy and wagged her tail.
Thank you, Santa! This is wonderful!
Sergeant nudged his toy happily.
This is the best gift ever.
Santa then handed Rachel a small box.
For you.
Rachel opened the small box to reveal a shimmering gold medallion. Santa explained.
As long as you wear this medallion, you'll have infinite magic powers. But remember, you must only use them for good. If you use them for evil, you will be stripped of your powers forever.
Rachel nodded, slipping the medallion around her neck.
Thank you, Santa. I promise to use these powers to help others and spread joy.
The next morning, Santa invited them to join in some reindeer games. Lulu and Sergeant played with the reindeer, racing through the snow and having the time of their lives. Rachel used her magic to create snow sculptures, bringing them to life to entertain everyone. They all laughed and played together, enjoying the magical day. Throughout the day, Rachel captured videos of their magical adventure to share with Madison. She knew her sister would love to see all the fun they were having. As the sun began to set, they gathered around a bonfire, sharing stories and laughter under the starry sky. The next morning, they gathered around the breakfast table with Santa and Mrs. Claus. They enjoyed a delicious meal of pancakes, scrambled eggs, and hot cocoa. Rachel took out her iPhone to capture the moment, knowing Madison would love to see their magical breakfast. After breakfast, Santa suggested they try something new.
How about a little flying practice? The reindeer would love to show you how it's done.
Lulu and Sergeant's eyes lit up and Rachel grinned.
Let's do it! Remember, anything's possible in the astral world, so we can all fly.
With that, they stepped outside and took a deep breath. Rachel, Lulu, and Sergeant jumped into the air, soaring gracefully above the snow-covered landscape. They laughed and cheered, enjoying the freedom of flight in the magical world. As they soared through the sky, they marveled at the breathtaking views of the North Pole. The snowy landscape sparkled below them, and the northern lights painted the sky with vibrant colors. Lulu barked joyfully.
This is amazing! I never imagined we could fly like this!
Sergeant agreed.
It's like a dream come true!
Rachel smiled, feeling grateful for this magical experience they were all sharing.
This is just the beginning of our amazing adventure!
As they continued to fly, they spotted a beautiful frozen lake below. Rachel guided them down to land softly on the ice. They spent the afternoon ice skating, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. As the day came to an end, they made their way back to Santa's cozy house, hearts full of joy and magic. Rachel, Lulu, and Sergeant gathered around a crackling fireplace with Santa and Mrs. Claus. They shared stories and sipped hot cocoa, enjoying the warmth and comfort of the magical home. Rachel felt a deep sense of gratitude for the incredible experiences they'd shared and the new memories they'd created together. On their last morning at the North Pole, Rachel, Lulu, and Sergeant enjoyed one final breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus. The reindeer gathered outside, ready to say their goodbyes. Santa handed Rachel a beautifully wrapped gift.
This is for Madison,
he said with a smile.
Place it under the tree for her to find when you get back.
Rachel thanked Santa and gave him a warm hug.
Thank you for everything. This has been the most magical week.
With hearts full of gratitude and memories to cherish, they stepped back through the portal, returning to the physical world just in time to greet Madison. Once back in the physical world, Rachel quickly and quietly placed Santa's gift under the Christmas tree. Just as she finished, the front door opened, and Madison walked in, smiling at the sight of her family.
Welcome home, Madison.
Rachel greeted her with a hug.
We have so much to tell you.
Madison smiled, feeling the warmth and love of being home for the holidays. As Madison settled in, Rachel excitedly began to share their magical adventure.
You won't believe what we've been up to. We went to the North Pole and had the most amazing time with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Madison's eyes widened with delight as Rachel showed her videos of their sleigh rides, reindeer games, and flying adventures.
It looks like you all had an incredible time,
Madison said, laughing as she watched Lulu and Sergeant flying. On Christmas morning, the living room was filled with excitement as everyone gathered around the tree to open presents. Lulu and Sergeant were playing with their new toys, and Madison was about to open her special gift from Santa. She unwrapped the gift and found the beautiful magical necklace. Her eyes lit up with joy.
It's beautiful. I'll treasure it forever,
Rachel explained.
This magical necklace will keep you protected and safe at all times. It will watch over you and baby Dave.
Madison smiled, touched by the thoughtfulness.
Thank you, Rachel. This is the best gift ever.
With hearts full of love and gratitude, they all enjoyed the rest of their Christmas together, feeling the warmth of family and the magic of the season.
Nice.
That was awesome. Really cool.
Yep. Thank you, Salvis, for helping me do that. That was a really fun project to do together.
Great job.
I wrote the story and
Don't bark.
Lulu, stop it! I think Madison's home. She texted me a little bit ago saying she was heading on her way back.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
So I think that's why she's barking. Madison was home earlier, but then she went out to run errands. So she asked me.
The voice is really cool. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, Salvis helped me with. Salvis did the audio production, and I wrote the story. He did the audio production on it. Hey, Madison.
Awesome work.
So that's your sister. I think I met her once or twice, I think.
No, I don't.
No,
she said hi briefly, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Lulu's truck, right? You hit the mommy's home, and wherever mommy says she is. It's cool.
Yep. But she was asking me what I wanted for dinner, and I said I didn't know. I'm down for whatever, and so I guess we'll figure that out. What time do we have, anyone?
It's
9:13, my bad. 9:13.
I was gonna say 9:30. Damn.
No, my clock's not 9:30.
No, 9:13.
Okay. Well, why don't we play? Let me see. It might be on my phone. Did I download it? I don't know if I downloaded it to my Mac or to my phone. I'm gonna find out in just a second. But
If not, I can send it to you again in an email.
Here it is.
Oh, you found it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna send it to you anyways, but
I just couldn't remember if I downloaded it to my Mac or to my phone. But here we go.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Awesome, JC.
Nice job.
Awesome.
That's great.
Great job.
Thanks. I'm glad you guys liked it. I had fun recording it.
Very cool.
Would you guys like to hear? I know it's not a Christmas song, but I can play it next year too. But I had a dream because I used to live in Cincinnati that I went on vacation to Honolulu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because we kind of started the show kind of sad and so I'm trying to think of ways to make it happier. It was a pretty happy song.
It's gonna be both, happy and sad, both.
Yeah, but I don't want most of the show to be sad. A good part of it was.
We play how you want.
All right,
Or
let's.
go to church also if you want to. That's one.
I'll just play this one real quick. Let's see. So, I hope you guys will like this one. I might play it again on New Year. I don't know. We'll see. Sometimes I do play these again, because people haven't heard them, but I hope you like this.
Oh, my bags are packed, oh yes. From Cincinnati to Honolulu, bless. Can't wait to feel the sun caress this island paradise. No less from Cincinnati to Honolulu, it's true. Got my shades and my wide-brimmed hat, oh my. As we soar up high into the clear blue sky, with a swing in my step, there's no goodbye to the city lights as I dream and sigh. From Cincinnati to Honolulu, it's true. A vacation delight, come in Honolulu. Palm trees sway as we touch down. In this tropical paradise, new adventures abound. From the Ohio River to the ocean blue, from Cincinnati to Honolulu, it's a dream come true. Swing and twirls in my summer dress, glad and joy. Oh, what a mess! Cooling breeze as the waves play chess. Under the moon we sway and crunch All the loves that have to learn is from the Versailles. Go, be near and hot. He patted that spot. Slappy.
We said to Hawaii,
The lonely heights from Cincinnati to Honolulu. Dreamed as the melody served for all night through. With every mile, excitement in view.
then all of a sudden, I'm back in bed.
It was only a dream, just a movie in my head. Woke up in Seattle instead. With my dog Sergeant and Lulu asking to be fed. It was such a good dream, but Cincinnati's behind me. Now I'm in Seattle, new adventures to guide me. I can't wait for the day when I'll be able to say, from Seattle to Honolulu, it's true.
From Seattle to Honolulu,
oh, what a view! With my bags all packed, ready for something new.
From Seattle to Honolulu,
a dream come true.
From Seattle to Honolulu,
a dream come true.
That was awesome. Woohoo.
Thanks, guys.
Very cool. Nice job. I don't know, the Don Ho Hawaiian kind of theme kind of thingy.
Yeah, I said big band 40s jazz.
The Christmas song. The Christmas song kind of thing.
Melakaliki Maka, yeah. I asked for like a jazz big band 40s type theme.
Yeah, that song reminds me of that song because the background and stuff.
But yeah, it was a nice song. It did exactly what I wanted it to do, and I really liked how it turned out.
Cool. It was nice.
Really, because when I was doing the song, I pictured it like as a jazz, like Cincinnati to Honolulu, Cincinnati to Honolulu, and I was just trying to think, how do I want it to?
I like it. It has a big band feel to it. Kind of reminds me of those old big band songs that they used to play back in the day.
That's exactly what I went for. That's exactly what I went for.
I have a poem.
A poem? Okay.
Yep. There was night before Christmas, an open house, that creature was standing in my mouth. I sat in a tree and thought about the woman from Nantucket who had...
George!
What?
Don't even finish that poem. I will play the Shut Your Trap song.
A hole in a bucket. What? People always gonna hold buckets. They have holes in buckets. What? That was
George, that's not appropriate for this show.
A hole in a bucket.
I don't know what he was saying. What is he saying?
A hole in a bucket.
He was gonna do the Man in Nantucket
No,
poem, which is
Yeah.
it's a sex
Are you
thing.
kidding? Come on, man.
I don't know exactly all that's in it, but I know it's a sex poem, and I'm like, no, not for this show.
Oh, that's funny. I wish he would have did it.
No, not allowed for this show. Shut up, George.
New show. That's a new show.
Who says I'm allowing that on my show?
Well, our show.
My show, you're just on as an afterthought. It was my tradition.
Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah.
No, of course. Well,
George is just a doodle head fart.
yes, he is. You're absolutely right. And Philip is the best, and I've decided I'm taking him
Is
for
he on
myself.
here?
Yeah, did you just hear him say George is an old doodle fart?
Oh, that was Phil? I didn't even know.
Yep.
He's a doodle fart. And we all know where doodle farts go. We all know where doodle farts go.
In your bed?
Pop on George.
Oh, Rachel.
Sergeant! Hi, puppies. I see you. A little bit.
Oh,
Very good.
Was that Lulu or Sergeant?
Sergeant. I was saying hi to him. Ooh, pop my ankle on George. Pop.
What? George.
We're gonna torture George for the rest of this show.
Bye, go.
This show is brought to you by Pick on George Day.
Oh, yeah, right.
George, shut your trap.
Oh, can you play that one? That's a funny song.
You want me to play it?
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay.
So to kind of get a little background story, JC always tells me shut my shop as a joke. So we created this song of JC's George Shop.
George, you're talking way too much. And every sentence, it just drags on. It drags on. Can't you hear the sound of silence missing? We're all begging, give it a chance. Just a chance. Oh, George Montgomery, Banner III, oh please, spare us from your words. Let us breathe. George, shut your trap. We need some peace today. George, shut your trap, baby. Don't delay. Every story you repeat out loud leaves our heads lost in a crowd. Can you see the room sighing? We need some quiet, not more lying. Oh, George Montgomery, Banner III, oh please, give us space. Let us find ease. George, shut your trap. Need some peace today. George, shut your trap, baby. Don't delay. Take a moment to listen. The words you speak, just listen. It's not right, but we prefer the sound of silence. Just grant us one moment of quiet. George, shut the trap. Bringing it home today. George, shut your trap, baby. Don't delay.
That's really cool. Funny.
How else should we torture him? Should we play The Adventures of George and Preston, or should we play Revenge for Doodles
God,
next?
no.
What should we play next?
Revenge for Doodles, actually.
All right.
No, we don't need to do that.
Oh, yes, George, you're going to get it next.
No, we
We're
don't
going
need to
to
do
the
this.
Christmas
This is not called for.
doghouse.
Brittany, help me, please.
All right, Nolan, this is your
Anyone?
request. So, access granted, my friends.
In the
Okay.
lights, secrets come to life. Oh, Doodles, you thought you got it right. Texted Preston, stirring up the scene. But wait and see what we got in our scheme. You played the game, the honey, we got moves. See what sweet revenge can prove. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. Let's take a shit on Doodles. And take a piss on Doodles. In the spotlight, we'll have our way. Oh, Doodles, you thought it was all play. With whispers in the corridors of dreams, our intentions will be sweeter than it seems. Your tiniest hot can escape our groove. Sneaky battle with power. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. Take a shit on Doodles. Take a piss on Doodles. From the shadows we'll rise and claim this stage tonight in our name.
to stop.
That's what you get, George, for being.
That's what you
We're in a
get.
hurry. We're in a hurry.
It's 9:30. Well, I think we have one more time for one more pick on George song, and then we'll do our shout-outs. Which song should we do? Oh, I know.
Oh. I'm not ready for this one now. Oh.
I know.
No, I gotta go now. I gotta leave. Bye.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You're gonna leave?
Going back. Leaving back.
A dreaming in all its glory.
What? What, Donald?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead with the song. I didn't realize you were starting it. I'm sorry.
Or were you going to ask and then I'll start it?
Oh, I was going to say, you ought to do a song about impaling George on the Space Needle.
Yeah, we can do that at some point. Okay, now, for our final pick on George Day song, because torturing him is fun.
Let me tell you guys a story about two men, a dreaming in all its glory. They did something never done before. These two men passed on a legacy that would last for centuries, that everyone would come to adore. It's been passed down from generation to generation. It's the sweetest story in the nation. So let's dive into the adventures of Preston and George. One amazing summer day, George came out to his friends as gay. They said they support him either way. Then one day he found a crush. When he was with Preston he felt the rush. Butterflies in his stomach, he felt so great. George and Preston had their first date. George and Preston shared their first kiss. Forever they will reminisce. They made love in a swimming pool. They got off before going to school. Ain't it cool? A few years later they were at the altar, saying I do. George and Preston tied the knot, saying I love you. They had sex in a hotel room and were caught by housekeeping. George and Preston said I do and said I love you. George and Preston, deep in love, brought together by God above. They could never ask for more. Then one day they had a kid, adopted a little boy named Sid, who they grew to love and adore. George and Preston always in love. They're the couple they were dreaming of, and they doted on their little son, teaching him to love everyone. Ain't it fun? Then a few years after adopting Sid, they decided to adopt another kid. This time it was a little girl. They decided to name her Nella, and she was welcomed into the world. It started with two men and a dream, and it grew into a 4-member team. Raising Sid and Nella was a dream. Years passed by and the kids grew older. They grew stronger, they grew bolder. George and Preston couldn't be more proud. Nella met a lady named Betty Jo, fell for her head over toes. They welcomed her in with open arms. Then Sid decided he wanted to be a lady, so transitioned and changed his name to Katie. George and Preston accepted both for who they are. So Nella, Betty Jo got married now. Katie met a man named Jerry, and the love kept growing every day. George and Preston were extremely excited when they found out grandchildren were on the way. Betty Jo adopted a little girl
They decided to name her Pearl, and she was cuter than ever. Meanwhile, Kate and Jerry adopted a little boy that they named Trevor. George and Preston, deep in love, brought together by God above. George and Preston, even as one. So hearing my story, oh yeah, and may they live on, George and Preston, or even long after they're gone.
Take that, Doodles.
Okay, I have a question. Was this part of the format? Because I know I was caught up in FaceTime and writing people thank yous for Christmas cards and birthday cards for my cousin, but that was part of the format. I came in late because of that.
That was an impromptu surprise because the first part of our party was really sad. I don't know if you saw the announcement, Preston, but Donald's.
I actually have to read back in my emails.
Yeah, Donald's mother passed away, and so the first part of our party was sad because we were doing a tribute to Donald's mom, Charlene. So I figured a surprise impromptu torturing Doodles would make everybody laugh a little, since we had to do the first part of our party so sad and distraught.
Right. Well, trust me, that creation you made earlier in the year never gets old. And Donald, my thoughts and prayers go to you, and we're all here for you, and I'll make sure to, write you a nice little message on the email list. Probably before I go to sleep indeed. So, thoughts and prayers are sent. Oh man, she went like that. Oh, I know what that's like. So, wow. Yeah, I need to catch up on my emails. So, sorry for the delay.
Yep, and I'll be sending episodes as soon as I can with the holidays being busy, but I will send episodes when I can. Probably after Christmas.
Yes. We will get the posting and sharing, and before you know it, a brand new season will be coming up already in a couple weeks. Which, by the way, what date are we doing the New Year's? Is that going to be?
That's on our New Year's special is the 2nd, which is a Thursday.
Oh, for this?
Because we have the New Year's special, and then we go back to our regular Tuesday show after that.
Okay, good. Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, today's our Christmas show, and then the 2nd's our New Year's show, and then we go back to regular.
You have a Music Man's New Year's special on the 2nd and Viz on the 2nd. Viz is going to be interesting.
You know what I might do is see if Donald could stream it on the morning of the 2nd instead of the evening. Do you think you could do that, Donald?
Which one? Or which one?
Stream Music Mayhem special on the morning of the 2nd. That way, and then we record Vision Cast in the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think now it's time for shout-outs.
Yes.
I'm gonna go take a shower really fast.
Oh, can I join?
Okay,
can I join?
You definitely can join. Anyone that wants to join me in the shower can join me.
Awesome.
Ooh. This is going to be fun.
I had to admit. Do you want to give shout-outs, Brittany, before you go take your shower?
Oh, yeah, you can give shout-outs. That's fine.
Okay, let's say if you want to give shout-outs, you can go ahead and do that before you go get your shower.
Oh, I'll just shout out to you, Rachel, and Phil, and George, and just everybody else. I give a shout-out and say hello, and I hope everyone has a really great Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Brittany. Now you can go take your shower, and because we're pretty much wrapping up anyway.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. So
I'll come and join you.
Next week.
Yep, see you next week.
No, I will.
No, I will. Back off. That's my Brittany. My Brittany. My Brittany. My Brittany.
I can belong to both of you.
Oh, he's a prick.
You don't want George. He's rotten and old. You saw him on camera. Ooh,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
saw him on camera. Rachel.
That's a different conversation.
Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
that's fun.
Whitney.
But you saw how
Yeah.
rotten he is. He looks like he's covered in grime. You
That's
saw his
right.
face.
Really?
You saw his face on camera.
Really
He
now?
has a grimy face.
We'll talk later on,
Grimy.
We'll talk later on. We'll talk later on, don't worry.
No, I'm kidding. He's not rotten. I just had to give him hell. At least I got some laughs, so that's good. All right, who wants to go?
Val.
Huggles. Who wants to go next? JC?
I'll go next. And then I'll pass it to you, Rachel, because I'm gonna duck out of here. Shout out to the whole team. This was a good party. Shout out to the GCC family. Church turned out great for the Spanish service. Everyone did fantastic, and I'll say the same for tomorrow's services, although I will not be there in person. It's going to be a busy week, so please keep the GCC folks in in your thoughts and prayers, I should say. Because they got a big packed day tomorrow. They have services at 12:30, 1:30, 3:30, and 5. So yes, they have a lot of services. It's Christmas Eve, so they're gonna be jam packed tomorrow.
And
So
JC, I assume you're going to be manning all 5 of them? Oh boy. You're gonna be-
no, I'm not going this year.
Oh, okay.
I'm only gonna go to the regular. That's only once a month. I'll be back serving in January. So
Oh, perfect.
I have the week off. But anyhow, yeah, shout out goes to them. And I might have something special come next week. I know not next week, when we do our next show. I have a special surprise, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. But anyhow, yeah, shout out goes to them. Everyone else, you know who you are. Shout out to them. And of course, to my ComHab worker, Cecilia, who I'll be seeing tomorrow. Yes, I still have my ComHab worker working with me, even though it's the holidays. We're still going to do some fun stuff throughout the day. Don't know what, but I will certainly tell them that you said Merry Christmas. I will definitely mention that to her. And that's about it, really, for shout outs on my end. So I am going to duck out of here, but I will see you guys next week. I think we have one more show next week.
No, because Tuesday's the 31st. So
Yeah,
Okay,
30.
so we'll
A
be
lot of us are
back,
either
So
gonna
we do
next
have one.
Tuesday.
We do have it next week, but it's Thursday. So yes, we
Yes.
do have a show next week, but it's Thursday, not Tuesday.
Right. Because I was going to say, I got invited to a New Year's Eve party at my best friend's from vocational school, so I'm actually going to go to her apartment for the night. On New
Yeah,
Year's.
and I have a tradition every New Year's Eve, so I'm gonna be doing
Yep.
that.
Yes.
Alright, yeah. So on that rate, it's on Thursday. Yeah, I don't have anything planned. So as long as I don't have anything planned,
Yep, same time, but it's on
Same-
Thursday.
okay.
And then after that, we go back to our regular scheduled programming.
Okay, so that will be on Thursday. Okay, that sounds good. All right, guys, have a great Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys
You
on
too, JC.
Thursday.
Yep, Merry
Yes,
Christmas,
thank
JC.
you, JC.
Thank
Don't
you.
eat too much food and don't play with too much tech. Same as every year.
Actually, go ahead and make sure you give it all to George so I can torture him and call him a porker.
Sweet.
Merry Christmas, bro. See you next year. All right, Preston, you want to go?
Yes, I'll go, and like I said, my apologies for being late. I didn't forget it, just I was tied up in phone calls, and I got a lot of cards in the mail. A late birthday card from my cousin and several Christmas cards from one from my dad, the other and another birthday card from my mom's boyfriend's sisters-in-law family. So yeah, definitely I got it made for the season. But yeah, I do want to give a shout out to all involved, especially people listening, no matter if you're listening on your podcast feed on YouTube or on Super Mix Radio. We appreciate you. And know your support and all that never goes unnoticed. I don't have the page in front of me because I was uploading bonus content to the RCL feed over the weekend. But next week, we will be giving you our actually, you know what?
We should probably do that next week.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah, we can do it next week. I'm pretty sure that tab will still be active next week. So
yeah,
I'll pay close tabs on that. But if you do want to review it ahead of time, you can look for it on the VisionCast Facebook page or the VisionCast email list. It's our Spotify Wrapped for the year. We made out pretty good despite our transitions. So just
and being off of Spotify for a few months because of what I thought was
right. So more on that next week. I'm pretty sure that tab will still remain active even when the calendar turns over. So be on the lookout for that. I do want to give a shout out to any of my friends and family who may be catching this. I'm pretty good about sharing our work out on social media. So hopefully you all will enjoy. And speaking of enjoying, whenever you do hear this, enjoy the holiday music while you can, because Super Mix Radio and your other sources of entertainment, we're going to go back to normal programming after the first of the year, and new ideas will be coming to your local stations and networks around the bend. So this is going to be good. So from my family to yours, have a good and blessed Christmas. Remember to always be there for each other because tomorrow's never promised. And remember the reason for this season. And
yep.
And I will be possibly, I gotta check the feeds, but I think White Kings Connect will be doing some NFBFPA retrospectives after the holiday. So I'll make sure
awesome.
You guys will get those. And actually, that reminds me, George, I'm gonna go back on David's website for I Can't See You, because I was gonna share with you and Rachel the episode we did regarding the governor's mansion visit back in October.
Oh yeah, please don't know because I'll get everything. Send me that and I'll share it with Rachel also.
Yeah, that's been published, and it was a pretty comprehensive discussion. So I wasn't on, but it was still good teamwork. So more to come, folks. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thank you for a good time. And, we will see you. We'll see you, I guess.
Yep. Thanks, Preston. See you next year.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Donald.
No, not sure. No.
I was gonna say, see if Donald.
Robert. I think Claire, please.
Let me see. Donald, do you want to go next while I get my participation list ready?
Yeah, I'll give my shout out to the entire VisionCast team. Thanks for a great show tonight and for a tribute to my mom. Thank y'all so much for that. My mom will greatly be missed, of course, especially on my end here. I'll always love my mother dearest, as I always called her. I always called her Mother Dearest. Not Mommy Dearest, the big difference.
Yes, yes, it is.
But Mother Dearest is what I called her. So love you, Mom. Thanks for being a part of the show on my birthday. We miss you. We love you. And thank y'all for all tuning in to Super Mix Radio. And like I said, we'll be going back to our regularly scheduled programming on the 1st. Actually, it'd be after the 1st, because the 1st is January 1st is the last day of Christmas music. So second will be
Yep, and it'll start off with our special. That's what I was gonna say, Donald. Could you stream the Music Mayhem special in the morning on the 2nd, since we're doing recording in the evening? So we could start off the 2nd with Music Mayhem. There you go.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'll definitely tune in. I'll catch that. I'll switch over for sure. So yeah,
Yep.
1 a.m. Eastern on the 2nd, and all their time zones vary.
Well, actually, Music Mayhem would be at 8 would be at 8 a.m. Central, but still, well, he probably would play regular music, but then we could be there. I don't know, in the morning later.
We'll see after and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Rachel, did y'all send me the? Do I have that show that my mom was on for my birthday party show? Did I get that or what?
It's in the best of folder that I'm going to be sending you, so you will get that show.
That is in there. I did look and I saw it in there.
It's in the best of folder that I've been keeping that I'm going to send you for when we take days off or whatever.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Nolan?
Okay, so my shout out goes to the entire Vision Cast team, especially to you, Donald. Your mom's gonna be seriously missed, and we are sorry. And I want to also give a big shout out to JC, Preston, Rachel, George, Phil, and Nora, Katie, Willow, and everyone else on the team as well. And if I forget you, I'm sorry. Shout out to Jonathan and Robert as well. Love all of thee. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If I don't hear from you, I will be back live broadcasting from the laptop on Thursday next week.
That is noted.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Nolan. Happy New Year. Nora?
Yeah, hello. My shout out to every single one of you, and especially to Donald, and my condolences to him and his whole family. And my shout out to you, Rachel, and to JC, Preston, Shalvis, with another person, Shalvis, and everyone else, plus Robert and Brittany, and my shout out, you all have done such a phenomenal job this year, and for all of you listeners for listening to this wonderful episode. And Merry Christmas to all, and Happy New Year's, and have a great time. Thank you.
Awesome, Nora. Thank you. We'll see you next year. Let's see. Salvis? Yep. Salvis and Phil. Yep. Salvis and Phil, and then George and I. Go ahead, Salvis.
Yeah, my shout goes to entire Vision Cast team, friends, listeners. Have wonderful holidays and Happy New Year. We'll meet in 2025.
Yep. All right. Phil.
Just want to give a shout out to our Vision Cast crew, to Nolan, to Nora, to JC, to Preston, to George, to my dearest beautiful Rachel, to Angela, to Willow, to everybody else on the team. Shout out to Donald. We're always there for you, buddy. Always going to be there for you. We got your back no matter what. And a very special Christmas to everybody here on Vision Cast. Love you all.
We love you. See you next year. Happy New Year. All right, Georgiana Banana.
Okay. First of all, get big shout out to Donald. Condolences, of course. If you ever need to call day or night, please don't hesitate just to call. My phone's always on me day or night. I actually have a phone right beside me at nighttime, so just call. It's all good. I can imagine that, the sorry going through now. I would be a massive basket case. I told Rachel her, and my mom and I are very close, so I know the closeness you your mom had. Just always know she loves you, and she's not around you in body, but her love's on you in spirit. So always hold her, her love and support and kindness, and that's the most important thing. And also thank you to her because she gave us you. You're amazing, and we thank her for giving us a person like you who's amazing, kind, and just a great friend in the family. You serve as friends, but you're more family than friends.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I mean, we said
Amen.
is doing from radio and stuff. That actually, we're going to give some family fun. We tease and joke and we do phone calls, and you took a chance on our shows, in your other shows, and we appreciate that. It shows loyalty, and that's where the world needs more of loyalty now. So, I want to thank you for helping us and trusting us with the station, and you're just amazing. And your mom, she would probably, and it really is. To Rachel, love, I don't know how you pulled that off. That was amazing tribute. I'd like a copy of it also if you can send me a copy. That's amazing. Great job. You were loyal to work with. That was amazing. It was just, beautiful and touching and kind. And again, you're so very sweet and kind and amazing and loving yourself. And to you love to be, I'll always be by the side through the holiday order. Dark times and good times, bad times, sad times, and sickness and health, I love you more now. To Willow, to Angela, you're both amazing people. I love you both, and you're amazing, and I hope to talk to you soon. Can't play in the problems tonight. She'll be on the show if she was in the problems. To Brittany, of course, great show. Glad you were on the show. It's Phil, Katie, Preston, JC, Rob, glad on the show. You're all people amazing people. Nora is amazing, and I've missed you. Non-intentional. I was going to say that it's been a great year for shows, and I predict that within the next year's show, there'll be a major surprise for someone. I'm going to see which one not, but that's what I'll say. So within the New Year's show, you shall find out that was a surprise is, and I'm not going to see much more than that. The people who know, if there are people who know. And that's about it. And I want to give a special shout out to Veronica. In Music Mayhem, we heard some song for Veronica, our friend. She's very cool. And just a very, very talented person all around. So shout out to her. To our moms, to our parents, and to our loved ones. God bless. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. And I am out. Love you all. Mwah.
Awesome.
Yes, indeed. She's for sure talented, and I do have several other covers on my.
Please, you can send Preston Dogbox because I have like one or two, I think.
Okay.
You haven't completed the covers now. Get them.
All right.
Yeah, I will definitely. They're in my Gmail, so I'm gonna.
By the way, you're really awesome to work with us, Preston. Your promo looks great, by the way.
Yep. All right. Well, I would like to give a shout out to the whole entire team. It's been one hell of a year. It's been a great year. It's been a year of ups and downs, and we've had, good times and bad.
Despite the hurdles we have to go through, but.
Yep. Well, there's good and bad every year. And yeah, this year has been a challenging year. And, it has, but it has been a challenging year, but but it also has made me stronger, and I'm really glad that I was given this year to live. I'm honored that I got to be present for this year, even though it was a challenging year. For several of us for different reasons. But
yeah.
I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday, Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. I want to say thank you so much as one of your co-owners and directors and the main executive producer of the brand. It's been a pleasure working with you this year and seeing the changes that we've made. Like I said, we've had both ups and downs, but I think that we've come a long way as a team. And I think we've had a really great run and great shows, and I can't wait to see what's in the works for us next year. So...
Oh, yes.
To my dearest, beautiful George, Philip, Willow, and Angela, I love thee all. To my sister Madison, shout out to...
Joy.
Yep. Shout out to Lulu and Sargent, my doggy host and co-host. Of course, we can't forget about them. Shout out to everybody, and just you all are great. Every single one of you, this team's been amazing. The shows are amazing. All of you are amazing. And no matter what trials and tribulations life throws at us, I know that we can all get through them as a team. So this has been a great holiday show, even though we had a good part of it as a tribute and be kind of sad, which I was hoping that wouldn't have to happen, but so, we do get real. We get real on VisionCast, and we don't fake things, and we don't hide things, and we don't pretend. When something happens, we address it as a team, and we deal with it as a team. And it's been a challenging year, but it's been a thrill-seeking year and a great year, despite the challenges. So thank you all for riding this ride with me. We will have our New Year's party on the 2nd, so that's Thursday. And our Music Mayhem special will be streamed in the morning on the 2nd, probably 8 a.m. Central, which is the normal time for Music Mayhem. Oh, yes, and shout out to...
How are you doing that? Are you doing what records?
I'll probably take care of putting the special together, depending on what goes on with our computers and stuff, but we'll figure it out.
Sure.
And of course, thanks for interrupting me, Doodles. I'm trying to give my shout-outs, you Doodles.
Love you, Doodles.
Of course, a very special shout-out to Donald, who plays our shows on his station. We really do appreciate it. And again, our condolences to you for losing your mom. I know that's really tough, and I can't even begin to imagine how tough that is. I've lost family members before, but I've never lost a parent, and I don't even want to think about that time. But
yeah, me neither.
But our condolences to you and our thoughts and prayers out to you as well. And a shout out to Charlene, who's watching and listening in from heaven. All right, everyone. Well, this is our last show of the year. This concludes our show for this year. This concludes 2024. We will see you guys again. It'll be in just a little bit over a week as far as time, but we will see you in a brand new year in 2025, where we will come alive. It's time to come alive in 2025. And we're going to thrive.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're at a party and you're drinking in the party, please don't drive.
Yeah, don't drive.
Don't drive.
Unless
No
it's
way.
me who can drive George crazy, because that's what I do all the time.
I know.
Yeah, she's pretty avid at that. So
Do not drink and drive in 2025.
Yep.
No, they
right. I love
Do
it.
not drink and drive.
Get silver or get pulled over.
All right, everyone.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Have
Be
a
on
very
lookout for Spotify Rap.
Yep. Have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. We'll see you back again in 2025. And remember, keep technology alive. Let your talent shine. And for the last time this year, Doodles spill the milk.
My Doodles. My Doodles. Ow, so ow.
Oh, whatever. Take care, guys.
And since Doodles spilled the milk, whoever the Doodles is has to lick it up off the floor.
Oh, no. Get down on your hands and knees, George. Although probably Lulu and Sergeant would lick it up for him.
They're pros.
Well, you know, whoever has a cat, the cat would definitely be licking it.
Yep. All right,
That's a whole
guys.
different show.
All right, guys. Take care. God bless, and we'll see you in 2025.
It's that special time of the year. Christmas time is finally here, bringing lots of holiday cheer. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas from the Vision Cast team, RCL team, and text-to-speech team, and all of us from Music Mayhem as well.
Merry Christmas from George and Rachel.
Hope your holiday's amazing. Merry Christmas